Hi, welcome to another Make.com automation where we'll see a very useful example of how a simple form on a static page can be made into a very powerful double opt-in lead capture mechanism. So when we submit data on a form like this, the data goes into Make.com webhook, and from there the data gets parsed and stored into a Google Sheet. An email goes to the person who has submitted the form, and that email will have a link for them to confirm the email address. When that person confirms the email address, that will trigger another Make.com automation scenario, which will verify that the email is present in the Google Sheet. And if it is present, it will mark it as yes, that is confirmed. We will also capture the dates. Another interesting thing that we will add to this automation is we will show a nicely formatted web page saying that your email has been confirmed or email could not be located. So let's first see the automation in action, and then we'll start building it. And remember, the entire documentation is available in our community section. Please remember to sign in and access. All our other videos are also available in our community section. So I will also be referring the document to do this. Okay, so we save time. So first let's watch. We have a Google Sheet. On this sheet, form data, we have some columns which are named email, name, message, confirmed, date, and confirmed on. Now let's come back to the form. Remember, this is a form which is just an HTML page using a bootstrap layout using ChatGPT, and the form code also is available for you to access. So I'll type my name, email, and say test1, enter. So a thank you screen comes. If you look at the Excel sheet, you will notice that the data has been correctly captured and some additional information is also added. That is, confirmation status is no. Okay, so now let's look at the inbox. Okay, so I have an email, please confirm your email, and it has a link which says click here. There is also a link which can be copied and accessed. So let me click here. Okay, so your email address has been confirmed. So now if you look at the form, you see this confirmed is being changed to yes, and confirmed on date also is captured. Yes. Now another thing is, in case if the user accesses with an invalid email the confirmation link, we are also showing an error message. Your email could not be found. So this is the automation that we are going to build. So let's get started. Okay, I am clicking the new scenario in make.com. And this is the starting module which has to get triggered for the scenario to work. And we will choose webhooks. And we will use custom webhook. Okay, so now here we need to click create webhook and click save. Then we will get an URL here. We need to keep this screen running and copy this URL. We will go to the code of our form, paste the form action, the newly obtained URL. I'm saving the form. Let's refresh the contact form. Okay, so now the change that we have made is we have created a webhook and got the URL to the webhook, change the form submission URL of this form to the webhook. Now let's submit. Before we do that, let's erase the data in our Excel sheet. Data will not get populated now, but let's keep it ready. Okay, so coming back to the form, let's enter test 2. Okay, so we got the thank you message. Now if you look at the form, there is no data because we haven't connected this module to the Excel sheet. But here you see there is one here which indicates that there is some data waiting to be processed, and here this message is important. This tells us that Make.com webhooks module could parse and identify the data elements. Now we can click OK. We will run this again. Okay, so this is the sequence of operation that you need to follow, and we will submit the form once more. Test 3, we submit, we confirm that there is no data in the Excel, obviously because we haven't connected it. But here we got the data, form submission. See, submitted information has arrived at this module. Now we are ready to connect this data to a Google Sheet. Okay, so what is the operation that we need to do? Add a row. Okay, so I have already connected my Google account, but in your case, you will need to click Add, which will open a new browser window, which will ask you to log into your Google account. Now here, we need to find our Google Sheet. So I will enter the sheet name, partial sheet name, and it found the sheet. Okay, and now here we have to select the specific sheet within that document, and here it's asking, do you have headers? I'm saying yes, and here I'm going to populate the fields: email, name, and message. Confirmed. Since this is the first time we are capturing, we have to set it to no. And here we will capture the current time. Okay, so click OK and we'll save it. It is a good practice to add a filter here to confirm that all the fields are present. Name exists and email exists and message exists. Okay, so click this again and click OK to save. And let's save the scenario. Let's run it and submit the form again. This time the data is going to reach our Excel sheet. So we'll type test4, submit. If you look at the Excel, you will notice that our data has reached and confirmed no, and date also is there. Now what we need to do is we need to also send an email to the person who has submitted the form with a link. So let's first create the email and then get the link. So Gmail account which has been connected in my case. Okay, add recipient, email, the person who has submitted the form, and subject, please verify your email. And content, what we're going to do is the document that I have shared in the community section, which all of you can access, that has a sample email. So this just saves time. Okay, so I'm going to paste the email, and this email has, please click the link below to, thanks for the form submission, below to confirm your email address, and the link we will remove because that link will change because we have to make the webhook for it. Okay, so this is the email. So we are removing the link from the email. So hi, name, and some line breaks are there, and we are clicking OK. So that is saved. So let's now run it again. Let's clear the row from the Google Sheet and submit the form once more. Okay, so test 6, form submitted, test 6 data has come. Now if you look at our inbox, you will see that there is a new email arrived just now, and it says click here to confirm your email, but the link is not ready. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save and come out of this scenario. We'll call this form lead gen 1. Okay, form lead gen 1, and we'll keep it active and create a new scenario. Okay, so again, another webhook, custom webhook, create a webhook, and click save. So our webhook URL is there. Let's copy the webhook URL. We need it. We will paste this on a new browser tag with a question mark and email equal to our email address and submit. It says data accepted. We are doing this for the webhook to get the data element. So it's saying successfully determined the data structure, and there is one, which means one data is waiting there. So now we can click OK and we can run this. Okay, so let's let's use existing data, and it got one submission where email has been captured. So now we will see the next step in our automation. So what we need to do now is we need to search Google Sheets to look for the row that has this email address. So let's find our Google Sheet document. The sheet, filter, search filter, email equal to case insensitive, the email address. Okay, and we only want one row. Okay, we're saving it. Now let's run it once more. Refresh this page. So data is come, and the search result also could find the details. Here row number 2 has the details. So now what we are going to do is we need to update the Google Sheet. So update a row, we'll select. Again, connect the Google Doc. And select the sheet, and row number, we will pick it from the previous search module. What is the data that we will update? We will update confirmed to yes and confirmed on. We will choose the present date time. Okay, so 2 fields will update. Okay, so we will save it. We'll click on it and click OK. We saved it. So let's run it, and let's reload this URL once more. And now look at the document. See this one? This has been confirmed. We are capturing the date and time. Okay, so now what we need to do is we will see how we can beautify this confirmation instead of this cryptic accepted message. So for that, what we will do is we will add a webhook response, and the body of this response is just a simple thank you page which we are sharing in the document in our community section. Please remember to join and get access to this. So I'm copying a simple email confirmed HTML page, and it has the email from the first module. We'll save it. We will need to keep it running. Okay. Now if we refresh, see this email address has been confirmed. Okay, so now there is one problem. In case if we are not finding the email address in our Excel sheet, we need to have a path where we show them the error. So for that, what we will do is we will add a router. Let's unlink here and connect it here, connect this there, and we will add another webhook response, and there we'll show an error page saying that email could not be found. Just a static HTML. Okay, and there also we are showing the email address. Okay, now here we need to set 2 filters. So here what we will do is we will ensure that one record has been found in the Google Sheet, and then only it will proceed, take that route. And here we'll put another condition, number of bundle numerical operator not equal to 1. So if that email address is not found, this path will be taken. So let's save it. And let's confirm that the correct successful path is working. See, successful path is working. Now let's change the email address to something else which is not there in the database, and see, the error message comes. So that is the beauty of this double opt-in lead capture, where we can capture clean set of leads who have confirmed their email address. So it is safe to send them cold emails, etc. If you have any questions, please feel free to mention it in the comment section or join our community and put in your questions, or any changes that you want or any other automation that you want. You can ask through our community section, and the entire documentation for this video is also available for you to download in the community section. So see you with the next video soon. Bye bye. Thank you for your time.